Hey, welcome to J Slash Fashion TV channel. Hit it. Hello, welcome to J Slash TV channel. So today I'm going to teach you how to make the basic pattern block for your top. Now, what are the measurements you need? You need your shoulder measurements. You need your bust measurement, you need your waist measurement, which is the circumference of the waist. You need your blouse length, that's the length of the top. You need your half length, which is from shoulder to your waistline. You need your round sleeve and your sleeve length. Okay, so let's see. Now, these are the measurements you need. When you're making a top, depending on the style, if it's by 60, let's say 1.5 or 2 yards, depending on the style of the sleeve. Okay. So now the first step in making your top, the pattern block for your top, is to fold your fabric into two. Now, just to help you as a beginner, when you want to fold your fabric into two, just go ahead and use the bust measurement. So you're making the top, the largest part of your body is the bust. So you just use your bust measurement, divide by 4, then add 3 inches to it, and then use it to fold your material. By so doing, you're not going to have so much excess. You save fabric. So now go ahead. Now, first thing, you mark 1 inch below your hemline. I like doing that because sometimes when you fold your fabric, they might not be equal at the top. So just go ahead and mark that. Now the next thing you do is to mark your armhole depth. Now I'm just quickly going to give you a chart, okay? It has worked for me over the years and I believe it can help you too. If somebody's you're making a top that is sleeveless, it's not going to have sleeve, you can use 8. Okay, that's for basic. But if the person is a size 10, let's say the person's bust is 34, 33 or 32, use 7 instead for a sleeveless armhole. But from 30, 37, 38, 39, 40 above, you can use 8 for sleeveless. But if it's going to have sleeve, that's if the armhole is going to have sleeve, you use 9. 9 is for from size of 12, 14, 15, 16, 18, you can use 9. Okay, so in this manner we're going to use 9 because it's going to have sleeve. That's the armhole line. And the person's half length is 16. And then the length of the top is 23. So you go ahead and add 1.5 inch seam allowance. Now, make sure you use your ruler to get through this line across. This is my blouse length plus the sewing allowance. Very, very important. Make sure you rule these lines. So this is going to be my shoulder. This is going to be my shoulder line. This is going to be my bust line, the waistline, and then the hip of the top. So you go ahead. Shoulder measurements are divided by 2. So this person's shoulder is 14. I divide by 2, I have 7 inches. So I mark. The person's bust measurement is 38. So 38 divided by 4. Bust measurement is divided by 4. You mark. Then you add 2 inch sewing allowance. Now you come to the half length. The person's waist measurement is 32. Divide by 4 is 8. Go ahead and add 2 inch sewing allowance. Now for the bottom of the blouse, personally I don't measure. I just go ahead and slope out. Okay, but you can, if you want other patterns, they take the person's hip measurement and then add 2 inches as well. So you can go ahead and do either of both. Now I'm going to connect my bust line to my waistline. And then at this point, like I told you, just look out. It always works. I've never had any issue doing this. So now, The next thing, of course, people don't like the down of their top just blocked like that. Just go ahead and mark, put your tape upward like this, mark 1.5 inch, and then go ahead, use your French curve, connect these points to these points by doing this. Okay. Now, to get your armhole shape, just extend your shoulder line to meet your bust line. Then using your French curve, make sure that the bottom hits here and then the body part meets your shoulder line. Just connect. So then you have your armhole curve. Just for this stitching pattern, I'm just going to use a simple neckline for this, which is 4, which is a basic neckline anybody can easily use. I'm going to bring you another teaching where I will show you different necklines. So just in case you're wondering, I did the width 4 and then the depth 4. That's what I did. Then to slap my shoulder, you come to this point and mark. This is my point 7. I don't really use up to 1 inch to slope my shoulder, because whenever I do that, I've seen a lot of videos on that. Whenever I do that, the slope is always too much and it gives me an awkward shape. And at the end of the day, I have to go ahead and shape here, so I don't bother using up to 1 inch. I just use 0.7 inch. So for your neck curve, just go ahead, use your French curve and do this. So there, we have our front block. Go ahead and cut. So this is our front pattern, okay? Now I want to make the back. When I want to make the back, we're going to go ahead and fold your fabric into 2 pieces. Pay close attention. Okay, so when you fold your fabric into 2, you want to have a little bit of an excess on the side for your zip allowance. Okay, so you can go ahead and pin it down. No papers, remove a lot. So now for my back pattern, I want to have it in high. I want to have the neck high, not as deep as my front. Now go ahead and leave, depending on you, if you work with 1 inch, you can leave your 1 inch as your zip allowance. 1 inch. 1 inch. Now there's something I personally usually do for my top to avoid folds at the back. After this bust line, I usually slope in a bit, so I have less than 1 inch here, and then after my waistline, I slope out again. This helps me to take out excess at this part. So for some of us, after making, you find out that here is person is squeezing, so it helps to eliminate that fold. Then, like I told you, I want the neck of the back to be high, so I'm using 2 inch. So okay. So don't get confused. I basically just did this line to it's not just to make you understand a bit how this teaching is beginner friendly, even if you don't know it from scratch. Just take your time, you watch it and practice it. You'll be amazed at the results you will get. So this is what your back pattern looks like. So this is how it looks like. So when I'm going to sew my zipper, I'll maintain the allowance. Okay, maintain the curve. So you going in here, plus when you fix your darts, it's going to give a very beautiful fit at the back. Okay, so this is for your pattern making. Now I'm just going to show you how to mark your darts. Okay, so from the top, when you want to mark your darts, just measure your hip to nipple points. Okay, so of the customer, whatever you have, and measure the bust point. So this person's bust point is 9.5. So 9.5, I'm going to add 2 inch to it. I have 11.5 or so. So her nipple to nipple point is 4.5. So 54. 9.5 plus 2. So at that point, mark 4.5. Then come from down, mark 3 inch upwards. Another point, you still mark that's 4.5. So this is what my dress is going to look like. For a beginner, I'm just explaining to you. So this is going to be the distance of your darts. For a beginner, I'm just doing this if you're a beginner so you know how to go about it. The length of your dart, the midpoint of it, just come mark ½ inch to your right, ½ inch to your left. Use that. So if you're going to sew your dart, it means you will hold it like this. Fold it to the straight line and then sew like so. So that's how you get your, when you sew it, you will have that beautiful shape that will contour your body shape. Okay? So you go ahead, translate these darts onto this side of the fabric. Now for the back side, you just draw a line. So for the back side, you just go ahead, pin your finger here, putting your fabric equal. Put your finger here, transfer that dart. Your finger. Transfer that to the back. Now the length of your dart for the top part is longer than that of the front. How do you get that done? You just mark from the beginning, you mark 7 inch and bring back that upwards. So bring it up to this point of your 7 inch. Okay. So your back dart becomes longer. Half inch. However, I can use your ruler, I can use your curve. So this is what your back dart will look like. The front dart is shorter while your back dart is longer. So this is how you make your pattern for the bodies of your top, basic top block. So I hope you found this teaching helpful. In another video, I'm going to be showing you how to cut your basic sleeve, just in case you don't know how to get that done. So if you find this video helpful, go ahead, comment, like and share, and let me know if you have any question in the comment section, and I'll get back to you. Thank you. Join me again next time as I show you other teachings.